So the company history actually began many, many decades ago. Peter Bonasso started a Greenbrier Mobile Homes back in the late 1960s and grew the business to the point he wanted to take a leap of faith. And in 1986, his two sons, Michael and Sam, and myself, started Middletown Home Sales in 1986. And I was here for 30 years, been blessed with wonderful people, staff and management, and I turned it over to Chris Hirschberger 5 years ago.
I started into the business in 1994 in a company in Ohio, similar to Middletown, and got to know Kevin and Chris through the business and meetings and such that we sold the same homes, so had that relationship there. And at one point we started talking about the possibility of me coming down and joining the company here at Middletown, and that was in 2012.
Correct. Actually 2011.
2011, and moved my family down in 2012, and a lot of the reasons I decided I wanted to join the company is because of the family atmosphere and just the people involved here, and just a good fit for us.
Well, mine's easy. Definitely with all the staff, employees over the years, the 30 years that I was part owner here, were fantastic. Also, the day-to-day dealings with all the customers, we had great customers. It was just a wonderful experience I'll never forget, and I was very blessed to be able to participate in such a great company as Middletown Home Sales.
I probably would point to the awards banquets over the years, and the years of service awards that we were able to have with our service and delivery folks and office staff. Just the times we can get together and kind of celebrate everybody and the job that everybody does just really is enjoyable.
Well, the way I got started at Middletown Homes was back in 1994. I was at a home show when I was working with a competitor, and I met Kevin Wilfong and his father-in-law and his brother-in-laws at a show, and I talked to Kevin and asked him if he had an opening or something at his company. And it's been like working for a family. That's been the whole key of working here at Middletown. It's not had to be a job. It's just been like coming to see your family every day. And you got support not only from our top up and management, you've got our service departments that stand behind us, and you've got our workers out on the front line and the service themselves and the setup guys. And it's just one big happy family.
I started in July of 2001. I was working as the bank manager across the street, and our commercial lender told me I needed to introduce myself to Kevin Wilfong, who owned Middletown Homes, that they would be a good commercial client for our bank, and I did. And through meeting Kevin, he came across the street one day and asked me if I knew of anyone looking for a job, and from there I became employed with Middletown Homes.
Well, it was 1995, and there was an article about Middletown Homes in the local newspaper, how they were expanding, and I had my wife send in a resume, and she did, and I was called in for an interview, and that's how it started.
I hauled people in some firewood. He said, "You want to come to work for me?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll come to work for you."
Kevin was needing somebody, and I was in a job. He called me and said, "Hey, you want to come to Middletown?" And I said, "Okay." And that was simple there.
I bought a home from Middletown, and they took good care of me, and I always wanted to work here.
I done their mechanic work through my own business to start with, and Kevin hired me because he knew me prior to coming to work.
Actually, my dad's the one was working for Middletown, and he told me about the job, and that's basically how I began.
probably one of the favorite memories I had was when I started here in 1994. It was our first Christmas program that I got to go to, and we had a dinner at a community building down toward Booseville. And I noticed that the whole group of our people in the company had roasted all the bosses, and they had these little cartoon figures drawn up of them, and had a roast to them. And that's probably one of my favorite memories from starting, and made me say, hey, this is a swell place. I want to be part of this for a long time.
My favorite part about working at Middletown Homes is it's a family atmosphere. It's a fun place to work, and you feel like you belong. You're part of the team.
The favorite part about working here is actually the people. I love the product. I love the homes that we sell. The rewarding part is people actually taking occupancy of their new homes. When you see the delight on their face, it's very heartwarming to see that.
I don't know, the Christmas parties. That was nice.
I would say just probably the people I met over the years.
Just you're meeting a lot of different people, and pretty good family oriented company, and that's what kind of brought me this way.
Well, there's many memories for 20-some years, but I think the one that I always remember the most was my dad's going away party. Was at the former boss's house, Kevin Wilfong, and they bought cake, and they got him, all kinds of food brought in. Well, he didn't show up for his going away party, and I was the only one out of 3 of the family members showed up.
Making dreams come true.
I was very fortunate to have a great individual such as Chris and Thelma and their family to move down here and take over Middletown Homes, and they're taking it to the next level.
I just want to say that I'm very grateful and thankful for Kevin and his family and how they have treated us like family when we came down here, and just the smooth transition we were able to make has been really a great experience for us. And from the very beginning of the company being started, to be able to be handed the baton to continue it on, the vision that we have for the company moving forward just is exciting to see where we can go. And again, it's all built on the foundation that was started 35 years ago.